Parvez Maharouf was there at the toss when Dunit Vellalage and Yasin Murtaza walked out. Well, Sri Lanka won the toss and chose to field first. And so it begins, a virtual quarter-final.
Oh, Praveen.
Steps out. And that's a good shot, isn't it? Aggression.
Over mid-on. Yeah, absolutely in control of this stroke.
Big appeal. And this time the finger goes up.
Much closer within the stumps. A straight ball. And missing it altogether, and rightly so, the umpire giving it out.
But Hayat comes into the middle. What a delivery!
They've lost their best player. What a ball. Flatter trajectory, and it just moved after pitching.
Gives himself room. There is a third man. So Ratnayaka also gets a scalp. Yeah, went for the big hoik. Was trying to target mid-wicket. Nizakat went towards third man. Ooh, lucky. This is better. The fielder remains unmoved as it goes to the boundary.
The Hong Kong side. And Anshuman getting one out from the middle of the bat. Swept and was in a good position. And the length was ideal to be swept.
Slowly but surely. That's a good shot. Slow ball, set up beautifully. And Anshuman Rath.
A lot of width offered. And smashed for the second boundary in this over. Much needed boundary for Hong Kong, China.
Reverse hit. That was an excellent hit.
To the boundary. That is good connection, good shot.
Oh, he said outside it. Nishan Madhuska, he is confident. And Dunit Vellalage.
That's exactly where you need to bowl. Make him play. And just not giving him room enough to be able to cut that straight into the hands, and beautifully taken.
57 for 3. Arachige to continue. Shift goes big. And goes really well.
What a magnificent strike that was. Breaking the shackles. Much needed for Hong Kong, China at this stage.
Behind him, as Vyas Kant comes in the air, two fielders converging and taken quite well in the end.
When his team comes to field, that's a beautiful delivery, flighted delivery, turning away from the batter. That is why he got the top edge. Couldn't play it where he really wanted to play, and in the end...
To feature in the Lanka Premier League, the Jaffna Stallions. Got him! Outstanding!
What he is known for, getting wickets. Smart bowler. He's a find of the in 2020.
Again, outstanding bowling. Polite inquiry from the wicket keeper. The leg umpire goes upstairs.
Where is that front back foot? Oh. Oh, there's work cut out for the TV umpire. The work cut out for the TV umpire.
Maybe, perhaps. Yep, there we go. Landing in the batting side's favor.
This one, it's timed. Right from the middle of the bat. Goes a long way. 6 runs.
This is the risk you take bowling in the death overs, the spinners. Especially to a batter who has spent some time in the middle. Yasin Murtaza has been there for a long time. Boundary after 37 deliveries, and the length was there to play the slog sweep. That's one reason why I said, even in case in the death overs you want a fast ball to use. Comes down the track and bowls him. Thought for a second, Revin Matthews saw him coming down, bowled the faster ball. Now Yasin Murtaza's skipper was beaten for pace.
Now change of mind for the captain again. Picks up the all-important wicket of Yasin Murtaza, who looked good. And this one just going on with the arm, a straighter one, wonderfully bowled.
Low ball, that's something that Garuka Sanket has developed, and what a catch. That's Nuvanindu Fernando for you. One of the safest fielders going around in Sri Lanka. Printed in, and a very good catch of a Garuka Sanket slow delivery.
Never easy to run straight forward towards the ball and catch it. It's always a difficult one. And it was well disguised slower ball. Didn't allow any timing for the batter. And look at this fielder getting into a great position. That is well caught.
Going for the Yorker, missing the length. Ramesh Mendes. He's a mere spectator. That's a mistake done by Garuka Sanket. Batsmen are looking for pace. All pace, miss the length. There's a high chance you go the distance.
His length and resulting in something for the batter to work with, and how well he has played that. Creating room, hitting over extra cover for a maximum. Brilliant shot.
Comes down the track, smashes it, but no distance, only aerial. And a very good catch by Sana Archige running forward. Nasrullah had the right plans, coming down the track to go with the turnover long off. No timing, and Dunit Velalage strikes again for Sri Lanka.
Nasrullah looking to go big again, not getting the timing right. Velalage bowling in the right channels. Batter understandably wants to make the maximum, but only manages to sky one. The fielder doing well again, running forward and completing a catch.
Slog sweep. And a brilliant attempt, just not good enough. Ravin Matthew tried to save the six by palming it back into the field on this board, on the 9 wickets down. And make it the second six of the over. Indeed it is. And Ehsan Khan finishes with a flourish. Couple of sixes in the over. Certainly, probably Hong Kong China will think the momentum shifted slightly towards their side.
The Hong Kong batting card, this never got going. Zishan and Anshuman, both the openers, came in and went early. Zishan scoring 8, Anshuman 21, stayed there for a while, didn't create much of an impact. Babar, Nezakat, the two main players going for ducks, and then Shiv and Murtaza 26 and 20 each. Nobody kicking on to make a big one. Azaz in the end went for 3, Kenchit got 4, and Ehsan with those two hits towards the end getting 17 of 8 and getting Hong Kong to 117 for 9.
Two excellent hits in the end by Ehsan Khan. Not much to speak about except Shiv and Anshuman of 37 of 34. A slow docile pitch. It was hard work for all the batters. In the end, managing 170 for 9. They are out of 20 overs. 7 bowlers used by Sri Lanka. Milan Ratnayaka, the only seamer with the new ball, 1 for 19. Velalage expensive in the last over, picked up a couple of wickets. V.S. Kant was excellent alongside Ravin Matthew. Along with them, they picked up 5 wickets in their 8 overs.
Pulled away off the mark. San Madushka. Heaved away, straight in line. And Halambage.
The first over, try and flight the ball, try and make sure that the batter. Yeah. That's the only way you could get wickets. Delivery, and this time, exactly what we were talking about. Flight it, make them drive, you'll get wickets. Yasim did and got a wicket.
Steps out. That's Cruz Pulle. Knows that there's no one.
Slower deliveries.
Tried to hold the cutter. Picked up by Cruz Pulle.
Read it very well. Very good length for a slower delivery.
Cut away. Madushka along the ground gets his first boundary.
Look at that. Try to bowl it flat. Too much room for the batter. Not going to let these go.
Delicate. Left it late. Madushka using his experience on a tricky pitch.
just opened the face of the bat and played it towards third man where there's no fielder.
Slapped away, but it's gone straight to the fielder.
And probably that's why didn't get the timing right. And a little bit of help for the bowler from the surface as well. The ball really didn't come the way the batter was expecting it to come, hitting the bottom of the bat. Sometimes you see
Flighted delivery. Played over the fielder's head. Controlled shot.
On offer. And also the length very close to the batter, and he plays it over extra for a safe and a clean boundary.
Pulled away. Tonked it over deep mid-wicket.
Let's have a look at this stroke. Nasrullah once again bending his back, but not getting it as high as he would have liked. And a comfortable height for the batter. Just smash it over mid-wicket for half a dozen.
Lower delivery. Takes that on the full. Nicely driven.
Timed away down the ground.
Nicely played. Powerful stroke from Fernando.
Also bit. Opening the face of the bat and
Flicked it away. Nicely played. All the way for maximum. 6 of the first ball of the over.
towards the shorter side of the boundary. Poor ball this on legs, asking for trouble. And quality of batters playing inside, he would not spare that. Any decent player would help himself, hitting the right timing.
Goes for the big shot. Long on fielder, Kujwat, that goes sail over. Long on for the maximum. Big over.
Growing in confidence, the batters, Fernando this time, smashing one towards the cow corner. Another 6 to the total. Just have a look at this. Picked up off a length, was a cutter, but was in the slot. No second invitation required for this. The tall batter has a longer reach.
Catch it is the call. And it's dropped. My fellow co-commentator, Fidai, must be happy and might claim he's also the youngest in the commentary box. That goes for boundary.
Meanwhile, struck in the gap, all fielders on the offside in the ring except the long off. And there was width. It was taken advantage of. Adushka looking good. He's excelling into this innings, using his feet to good effect, creating room, allowing the ball to spin and then placing it through the covers of the back foot.
But why not? Does he have the golden arm? Indeed he does. Golden arm, golden ball, Anshuman Rath. First ball strike.
Oh, well, it's been a different ball game altogether whenever spinners have come into ball in this contest, and yet again the proof is in the pudding. He's not a regular bowler, but have a look at that. Yeah, a bit of turn once again. It has been all throughout, and why not try a non-regular bowler? And on that occasion, though, it was a half-tracker, helped on its way. You wouldn't mind that for a first ball. Boundary to get off the mark.
That releases nerve, isn't it? Last game he could open his account. This time around he opens his account with a boundary. Saha Narachike, he's a very handy batter.
What a shot that is. That's caffeine powered by Nuvarito Fernando.
Actually, this is what keeps you alive, isn't that? The action on the cricketing field. That's a beautiful shot.
Well, let's have a look at that once more. It went so high, for a moment I thought it would come down with a weather report. Magnificent shot.
Equality sides, that's the best thing to do. No extra cover. No to the Fernando, that's a shot and a half. The hardest shot in the cricketing manual, the inside out. No to the Fernando made it look so easy.
out their position in this match, and on that occasion he's gone inside out once again, picked his spot, and another boundary.
Yeah, wants to finish things off nicely, the vice captain Fernando. It's another one shot away from the win here for Sri Lanka. Hey, look at that, once again, beautiful shot. It was a full toss. He made good room for himself to clear the infield. 47 unbeaten of 27 has looked absolutely brilliant, and that's the shot that will take Sri Lanka A to victory. Sahana Rachage finishes it off with a boundary for Sri Lanka A, registering their first win at this DP World Asia Cup Rising Stars 2025, winning it by 7 wickets.
Chasing a target of 118. Madhushka started well for 35. Halamage threw away for yet another failure of 3 deliveries. Kruzbule looked good briefly for his 13. Arachige was there until then, 14 until the end, 14 of 13. Man of the hour, Nuno Fernando, showing his experience, showing his class to remain not out on 47 in 27 deliveries.
As we look at the partnerships, there were quite a few stitched together today. The biggest one being between Madhushka and Fernando of 55 runs, and the last one between Arachage and Fernando of 33 of 22 deliveries, and they stayed not out. They say partnerships are key and crucial to any game, and Sri Lanka certainly had their fair share of partnerships in this match.
Well, Hong Kong-China bowlers really didn't find their way through the batting of Sri Lanka. Skipper Murtaza looked good, 1 for 24 in 4 overs, and Anshuman, who came in to bowl a couple of overs, took 1 wicket. Nasrullah also chipping in with 1 wicket. But at the end, Sri Lanka A comfortably making it home.
Sri Lanka won the toss, put Hong Kong China into bat, 117 for 9. Shiva batted well, the under-19 skipper of Hong Kong China, 26. Tevin Matthew was excellent in the power play, 3 for 21. B.S. Kant in the middle overs controlled things, 2 for 11. Lala gave expensive in the last over. The first 2 was really good, and in reply, Sri Lanka finishing off in 13.5 overs with Fernando remaining not out on 47.